was smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day as well as a wonderful week. I'm back with another Dimash reaction video, and this one's to Daybreak. Now, I did a little bit of research, and from what I got about it, is that it's pretty much about just a new day, a new day, a new chapter, pretty much new things happening, daybreak. So it sounds like it's gonna be very. Hold on, my light went out. Let me fix that. Let me fix that real quick. But it sounds like it's gonna be very motivational, which as an artist with Dimash, that's I get inspired because he's somebody who I could tell he works extremely hard. He works extremely hard to constantly make sure that he's giving all his fans, his cult following, exactly what they want, and what they long for as far as his talent. He's somebody who he really gets out there, and he puts his heart out there. Every performance I've seen so far, he has really performed. It's been poetic, and like I said, like he likes to sing a lot with his hands. He usually, from what I've noticed, he usually has performers that come out and bring this dramatic effect. And to me, it's poetry. It's art. On top of him singing, like from what I hear, he practices every day, and I'm not surprised. Not only was he already born with a natural talent, natural gifts, but then on top of that, he's practicing every day. And this is what I mean when I call my subscribers dragons, when I say divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. He overachieves because he never slacks. He's already, imagine you're not that good at something, but you practice it every day. You're gonna become pretty good, right? Now imagine if you are already born with a certain talent, a certain gift, and you practice it every day. you get what I'm saying? Like you're going into a whole nother stratosphere, and that's dragon energy right there. That's that passion, that fire element, and that's what he brings to the table every time. Fire has the ability to transmute, energy, right? Transformation, I should say, right? It's about transformation, and when you see Dimash on stage, it always feels like some type of transformation. Like I said, it always feels like, in a sense, like an initiation in a way. Like you're into something higher. Like you're being cleansed almost. Like you hear him, and it's just not regular. It's not, you're gonna leave with something, right? Even if you don't know what it is that he's even saying. So you could be from a whole nother country. Once you hear that voice, once you hear that frequency, it's like you're gonna know you heard something great. You're gonna know you heard something amazing. He could easily just slack off and be like, listen, I'm already talented. I don't even have to do much. I already got a cult following. But from what I hear and from what I see, he still goes hard all the time, and that's truly what makes him a great artist, right? So with that being said, shout out to all the Dears. Shout out, you guys are the best. You guys are great. I love the comments. Love it. If you guys want to check out the original link, it will be in the description. And if you hit that like button, that subscribe, and that notification bell if you wish. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to dive right into this Daybreak video.
天，而我那么眷恋，然后想起他们那双无助的眼，就在那美丽风景残忘的地方，我听到一声追响，振翅山谷。就是那个秋天，在看不到花的脸。
It's funny that he would say, "I saw my father's face for the final time, and I had a dream about mine, who's no longer, around. But I had a dream last night, so that's interesting. Definitely makes me pay a lot more attention to the lyrics and what he's saying now."
他有他的秋天，躲进我重生的祭奠，黑暗中泪水沾满了双眼。不要离开，不要伤害。我看到爸爸妈妈就这么走远，留下我记得陌生的问题点，不知道未来。我想要紧紧抓住她的手，妈妈告诉我希望还会有，看到太阳出来，妈妈笑了，天亮了，只是一个夜晚，天上星星点点。
Well, the lyrics are definitely hitting home, and as far as the stage the performance is, it's immaculate. He's got the lights coming out the back, just he's got a lot going on. To memorize the lyrics and perform it at the level he does, like I said, you just gotta put in that work and gotta be born for this, pretty much.
只是一个夜晚，天上星星点点，我在梦里看见我的妈妈，一个人在世上要学会坚强，你不要离开。
Personally, this song, the lyrics, actually, it really does touch me, seriously. There's so many times where we feel alone, especially in this world. Me being in America, which it'd be full of chaos and distractions. Especially being a so-called black person, right? I gotta put that out there as far as personally being in America and being a so-called black person. In young, there's always distractions. There's always race baiting going on. There's always there's certain things, there's certain elements out in America that you gotta deal with, where it's like you feel alone and to not have a father around or certain guidance around, it can feel. How can I put this? It can just feel frustrating at times, especially like trying to figure out things on your own. So to hear this song and to hear what he's saying, it's almost like it feels like I just chose the right song at the right time, I guess. Especially with that dream I told you guys I had, and to hear him say, you gotta stay strong, and in this world of strangers, and I mean, it's real, man. Like, I'm 29, and let me tell you, it's not easy trying to figure it out here, but I'm doing it for sure.
着这么做也留下我几次陌生的人起点，夜晚为它制造一个美丽的火焰。我想要紧紧抓住他的手，妈妈告诉我今晚还会有。
Now, as far as the performance, we're talking some elite stuff right now. We're talking an elite performance. Like I said, he's got that light, that firework looking kind of stuff, just booming out the back, and we already know his vocals are just legendary vocals. I mean, that's not the type of vocals that even if you are talented, that you can just imitate. You know, you're not just gonna imitate that, or you're not. You know, that's something you're born with, and you know, to see him in that zone. In one of my comments, someone had said that his mother said when he's on stage, it's like she doesn't even recognize him. You know, he's in that zone. It's almost like he leaves the body and his higher self just comes in and takes over on that microphone, man. And that's what we're hearing. Like his soul really just comes through, and just possesses his physical avatar for that 4 to 6 minutes that he's on stage. And then it's like after, you know, when he comes back to, he can only be grateful. You know, it's like that's when you got him just being so grateful and thanking everybody. I mean, see, I haven't reacted to too much Dimash yet, but I've already reacted to enough to get his style figured out here. You know, so I'm gonna rewind this a little bit.
这么做也留下我几次陌生的人起点，夜晚为它制造一个美丽的火焰。我想要紧紧抓住她的手，妈妈告诉我今晚还会有感动飞扬着来，多么骄傲的
Whew, I mean, where do I begin? I guess I'll start with let's talk about you know, our physical lives, right? As far as the song, right? Because the performance, iconic performance, right? Iconic. He stage presence, everything, full package there to the maximum extent. Amazing, right? Now, as far as the song Daybreak, let's talk about that a little bit. As far as in our physical lives, you know, a lot of people from all over the world, you know, in different places I've never heard of. I understand there's people that go through things that we can't imagine, and they feel alone. You know, they feel alone a lot. Like there's people that even day to day may smile, and you know, they may just be strong, but inside you really don't know how they feel, and you don't know what they may have been through. So it could be a song like this that they could hear, and it's like that could be that song, that frequency they needed, that speaks to them on a whole nother level, and it be the reason that they really hang in there another 10 years, 5 years, right? Because there's people that be ready to give up, and you may not even know it, you know, just because they have a smile on their face. And my message to those people that may be watching this video is don't, you know, even if you're older in age, Which if you're older in age, I honor my elders, so appreciate you for even clicking on this video. But for those that are older in age that have lost their physical parents, have lost brothers, sisters, and it's like, just understand that you will see them again, and they are always around you, and you're not alone. You're not alone. I know the generations, like my generation and people in their 30s, 40s. I understand that a lot of them feel entitled. A lot of them kind of, everything's changed. It's not like the old days anymore. So I know you can feel alone, but just know that you moving on to paradise. You moving on to paradise, and things will be okay. Cause I see that a lot too with elders. I've seen people disrespect their grandparents. I've seen how they could feel alone, right? I've definitely seen that, and this song I think is pretty relatable to that too. Cause then it's like, as the generations start getting more just distracted, it's like they can become strangers. Which when you listen to Dimash's song, when he talks about being left in a world with strangers, imagine being an elder and not connecting as much with your the younger generations, and then it's like, damn, now imagine how much they miss their parents and their times. And I don't think we look too much at that. I don't think we look at too much at their struggle. It's like I really don't. Especially knowing like their time is ticking. All our times are ticking, but when you're older in age like that, it's coming, and it's coming. And I really, my message too to people that may be closer to my age, just honor your elders while they're here. Honor your elders and just appreciate them, learn from them. Even if you can't really understand them, just honor them, because honor them and honor the children coming in. Honor that beginning and honor that end, right? Now on a higher level, on like, let's say on a spiritual level, as far as this song, it feels like we can all relate coming into this physical world, right? And being born into this physical world with these names that we're given, and being just indoctrinated to believe whatever, right? Like, for example, say you're just born in, I'm just going to throw something out there, Serbia or something, and since I've been looking into Serbia, but say you were born in Serbia and you're given a certain name, you're given a certain a certain lifestyle, and then someone else in Italy and someone else over China and here is like, what were you before you were born into that physical avatar, right? What were you before that? So it's like being born here. It feels like, say whatever you believe in, whatever your religion is, whatever God you believe in, the source, it's like you feel disconnected from that being here. So to look at the song from like a spiritual level, for all of us, it kind of feels like we're all children trying to figure out these lives. But it's like, who were we before we even, what was our energy before we even came in, or was born into this world? And who was our parents before? The source that we came from, that love. What was that before we came here? And that's another way to relate this song. It's like we can feel like strangers here, just straight, like everything's stranger, everything's strange, right? Everything's even eating food in that sense, right? Did we eat food before we came here? Like everything. So it's like we feel alone, but we gotta be strong. And when he said building that garden, right? When he said building that garden, that can be looked at as an altar, in a sense, to express and honor that source of creation, right? That you come from before you come into this physical body, and you're indoctrinated to just believe whatever you're taught. As soon as you can talk, as soon as you can think, whatever you're told, that's just the truth. that you're supposed to believe. But in your heart, you could feel like you're disconnected from something, like just being here in humanity. So, let me stop rambling, guys. But it's just different ways you could look at that song. It's a very deep song, right? With that being said, original link is in the description. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell if you wish. Man, beautiful song, beautiful performance, and I hope you guys all enjoy your day. Much love.